Hey guys, Zenollo here. It's been a little while since I've done one of these update videos, and with Not Your Average Voting Show being the first non-one-off thing I finished in almost 5 years, what I plan to do beyond that may seem a little unclear right now. I've actually written a script for this, so this update video is not going to be an unscripted ramble. It might still be a ramble though. We'll see. So, what have I been up to these days? My life has been pretty busy since Not Your Average Voting Show finished, but I've still had some time to do some things. I obviously released 2 videos since the Not Your Average Voting Show finale came out, one of which may have great significance in future projects I do, and the other of which has already been proven wrong. Not gonna lie, I expected this, it's how predictions work. By the way, Asteria, if you're watching this, thanks for the prediction shoutout in episode 2. I also auditioned to voice act for this little show called Vortexes and Voyages, despite the fact that I don't voice act very much. And I somehow got in? Wow, that's pretty cool. I've also spent a lot of the past week completely remodeling my Discord server, and I think it looks really nice. In fact, part of the reason why I'm making this video is to test out a notification feature on one of our new bots on the server. Here's hoping it'll work. Now, onto the project updates. We'll start with the Colony of Illusion-shaped elephant in the room. I'm not gonna lie, Episode 4B's production has really depleted a lot of my passion for the show. Working on it on and off, despite what I said about the hiatus in January, I've actually finished about 10 minutes of animation, but I've come to the realization that I'm not really enjoying the process. I won't go into detail, but let's just say that Adobe Animate is not really built for full-length text episodes. I also think I got myself into the same pitfalls that have caused the end of other shows I've made in the past. I really enjoyed working on the show at the start, so I got too ambitious with both lore and character development. The episodes got longer and longer, and I put too much pressure on myself to make the episodes better and better that I got stressed and lost motivation. Adding on to that, large, ambitious episodes like episodes 4A and 4B, and arguably even episode 3 just aren't feasible with my current lifestyle. I am a one-man production team in most aspects of show production, by choice, and I'm also in college, so for about 2/3 of the year, my free time is pretty limited. I don't want to say Colony of Illusion is cancelled, because if Generic Show has taught me anything about my projects, it's to never say something's wrapped up for good. But let's just say Colony of Illusion is not very high on my priority list right now. I still love the characters, so even if I don't end up bringing COI back as a show, you'll definitely see its characters in the future. Maybe at some point I'll get weirdly motivated to make a PowerPoint text show again. Who knows? Anything could happen. Another thing is that Colony of Illusion was originally designed as a fun little side project, but I found something that serves that purpose even better. That's right, I'm talking about Not Your Average Voting Show. I had a really fun time making this little voting series, and it is the perfect project to work on when I'm really busy with college. Last semester was my busiest semester yet, and I was still able to consistently release a Not Your Average Voting Show episode a couple times a week. I frequently expressed interest in making a second season at some point, and I still fully intend to do so. I don't have a full plan for it yet, but I want to get it started before my next semester of college starts in late August. That way, I have the show to provide consistent content on the channel that is fun for me to make, even during my busiest periods in college when I really don't have the motivation to make anything else. The last thing I want to talk about is, well, this guy. Globe or whatever his name is. You may notice I don't use him a lot, despite him being my object Sona. I don't honestly like him very much. I think he's a bit clunky to use and pose, so I'll probably have a bit of a rebrand when it comes to my main object character. To complement this rebrand, I'll probably also make a new character to represent me on my main non-object show channel, because I do want to make some content on there as well. I like making object shows, and I love my object show characters, but I don't want to be limited to object shows alone, considering I am legally an adult, and I frequently have moments where I think, man, I'm a lot older than a lot of the people doing this object show thing. With that being said, my objects do help me decompress from the rest of the world, and they are a nice little break from life in general, so I'll probably keep sticking around and making stuff, even after I finished college. That's about all I've got for updates. Things have been a bit quiet lately, but I am working on some stuff that I'm excited to show you when it comes out. For more frequent updates, please check my community posts, I post there pretty frequently, or join my Discord server, I post updates there pretty frequently as well. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.